Well, thank you very much and congratulations. The forum was really very interesting. Often these forums or fora may become too long and too boring. I wasn't bored, not even for a second. The quality was very high, the professionalism, the level of all the speakers. I personally admire Mr. Monti. I love his contributions. And so let me thank him particularly for his attendance. It's always a big honor. It's always interesting to hear him. Everything has been very interesting. With this fil rouge of sustainability, we had the opportunity to listen to really extraordinary examples. I jotted down a few notes because I don't want to forget anyone. Because all the participants, all the speakers were excellent, as I said before. Outstanding, I would say, very interesting. Maria Paola Chiesi allowed us to discover that the pharmaceutical agenda will necessarily be on the front line in the protection of people's health, in the fight against climate change or the social divide. And based on WHO data, we learned that half of the population has no access to essential care services. The Celli group told us that what they are doing to protect the environment is incredibly new. You know, delivering packageless drinks, and that could be exported elsewhere, relying on sustainability. Anna was extraordinary. She's a friend. Anna Zegna, I loved her. The Zegna family has always been quite aware and sensitive to this topic. How can you put together industrial companies and the community? I was moved and touched by the example that she made relating to her grandfather, the connection between men and nature is incredible. We listened to Illy, president of Illy Cafe, president of the Regenerative Society Foundation, that together with Jeffrey Sachs, a great economist, sets the goal of reaching the famous economic and social sustainable model by 2020. Illy said that we need to launch a new paradigm capable of regenerating the economies and the environment for the wealth and happiness of people. That was interesting. And then technological innovation has emerged even more as a critical factor in improving people's life. Gianfelice Rocca talks about the future role of technologies for protecting and taking care of health post-pandemics, a scientific challenge that Italy, also thanks to the use of real data and thanks to outstanding studies, will be able to seize. We learned about the situation in agriculture. It was interesting to learn about vertical farming, and that's something that we can already do today. Thanks to a better management of water resources and a reduced consumption of soil and a major reduction of CO2 emissions. Luca Travaglini, the founder of Plant Farms, indicated a path towards integration of economic sustainability too in the agenda. Then there was Giuseppe Lavazza, whom I would like to greet. He's always been a great supporter of San Patrignano. The Lavazza family for more than 20 years have set as a target reaching carbon neutrality by 2030. Together with continuous innovation, with key cooperation with universities and companies. Another area where technological innovation will be key is mobility. It was very interesting to listen to the number one person of Hitachi Rail Group, the CEO, talks about electric trains, a battery-fueled train. We can have a system of mobility that caters to a diffused conurbation model. Also, the president of Piaggio touched upon the same topic. Mr. Colaninno underlined the importance of pedestrian mobility in the future. He said that the group is developing future-oriented solutions with robots supporting pedestrian mobility with the contribution of fast-forward research centers in Boston working together with the MIT and Harvard universities. For some years now, we can rely on more sustainable and socially responsible finance, also as a result of the increased awareness of ECG players, as the CEO of Intesa San Paolo, Carlo Messina, said to us. The bank has it in its DNA to pay attention to social issues. The bank actually studies and implements projects in circular economy. The representative of Accenture highlighted the enabling factors that can foster sustainable finance, giving a major contribution to the development of the production fabrics. On behalf of San Patrignano, I'd like to thank Mr. Barisoni. Congratulations for your moderation. You were excellent. Congratulations, and thank you so much. You managed to keep the debate alive, as I said before. And I'd like to thank Il Sole 24 Ore that has always helped us. I'd like to thank Confindustria, which has become our ideal partner for this forum. Sorry, I didn't want to forget all the participants, everybody who followed us this morning. It was unthinkable just a year ago. We had peaks of 900 people connected online. And I think that's indicative of a great success for a forum such as this. Thank you for being with us. And hopefully I'll meet you next year for the next edition. I want to believe that next year, the next edition will take place in a new socioeconomic context based on resilience and solidarity. Hopefully the next meeting will happen physically at our San Patrignano. And last but not least, we would like to thank our girls and boys from San Patrignano. I'm sure that after this period of time, we will be even stronger, even better than the past. Thank you, everyone.